Hi again, team, and look, today is my puff pastry making day. So back in the kitchen, I love being in the kitchen, it's fun, and to make pastry it's really good to do it the day before. And I just learned a few tips along the way for myself, and I'll pass on to you. And there's a lot of recipes out there, so this is how I do it, and like I say, I've just come to my own way of doing it, and a few tips I've picked up from another lovely lady that I know. And so I'll show you this process. But the first thing that's really important is get yourself some unsalted cube butter. Just cut it up into cubes. So 250 grams is what I use, and it's going to be unsalted. If you can afford organic, that's great, but I cannot afford organic butter unless you have your own cow. That's even better. So anyway, so 250 grams of cube butter. I use organic otherwise with my flour when I'm making the puff pastry. And by the way, the 250 grams of a butter can be replaced with coconut oil, so you can use your shortening with that if you are gluten-free or if you follow a non-dairy diet at all, if you're vegan, etc. So you can use it, and I have used it with coconut oil, and it does work, but it doesn't puff quite the same, because coconut oil holds the temperature a lot more, and so it's got a higher temperature hold, so it does work better with butter, and of course it also tastes better with butter. So if you're not intolerant to dairy, then I'd go for butter, and I think your husbands or your partners would appreciate, and your family would like it better with butter as well. But yes, coconut oil does work, just to let you know. So anyway, then I use organic flour. So you need 2 cups of flour placed into a bowl, and you get the organic flour, it's the macro one, or you can go the macros at Countdown supermarkets. And if it's not in there, be the squeaky wheel and ask for it. And otherwise, you can also get it, of course, at your organic stores as well. So then you just place your butter in there, and put that in there as well. Just place it straight on top, like so. And then you also add just a half a teaspoon of salt at this stage as well. Hence why you need to have unsalted butter, otherwise it'll be too salty. So just a little bit of salt, and I use Himalayan sea salt as well. So fine, of course, don't have it all crunchy, you'll be biting into it. So fine sea salt, and then I also need to add some water in a minute, but not just yet, not for the first process. So once it's in there like that, then you need to get a blunt knife, and you're just going to cut through the butter. Cut it through the flour, and until it gets to pea-sized shapes. So once I do this, I'll come back and then show you the next stage. Talk to you soon.